Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're diving into something super fun. I'll be drawing some cute little cats. I'm using the same markers I mentioned in a previous video, the Artxx acrylic markers, but this time I got my hands on the second pack they offer. For context, there are two packs, one with pastel colors and another one with more vibrant tones. I've been obsessed with the pastel set and have been using it non-stop. But honestly, I really felt like something was missing, like more blues and oranges. I even mentioned it in my last video, so definitely check it out if you haven't. And well, guess what? This new pack is exactly what I needed. It's like it was made for me. Now I've got the full range of colors to play with, and I'm so excited to use them all. One thing I love about these markers is how convenient they are. They are not like paints, where you can mix colors easily, so having a wide variety is essential. Mixing markers doesn't always give you great results, trust me, I've tried. Plus, it can stay in the marker tips and then they're never quite paint the same. That's why I think it's worth investing in the full set if you're serious about using the markers. Speaking of wear and tear, I've noticed that the tips of some of my most used markers have started to get a little softer. They've been through a lot. I've been using them a lot, and while it doesn't affect the color, it does make it harder to get those fine lines, precise lines. It's not the end of the world, but something to keep in mind if you're thinking about using markers as much as I do. That said, I still love these markers. They're mostly very opaque, especially the darker shades, which are amazing for layering, and the lighter shades are slightly less opaque, but that works out because you can layer them over dark colors for some really cool effect. Just be careful to clean the marker tip afterwards if it picks up pigment from the layer underneath. Oh, and let's talk about the past couple of weeks. I've been a bit sick because I cough my annual holiday cold. Every single year, like clockwork, I end up getting sick around this time. It's like a tradition at this point. It always throws me off because I end up spending days feeling gross and unmotivated, but hey, it's all part of the season, I guess. I'm finally starting to feel better, so here we are, back to drawing and making videos. Speaking of the end of the year, I've been thinking about creative goals for next year. I might do a full video on this in January, but here are some of my thoughts so far. This year, one of my main goals was to draw more without worrying about how things turn out. I've always been a perfectionist, constantly stressing about making things look good. And honestly, that mindset can be so limiting. Not everything has to be perfect, and you can't improve without experimenting and making mistakes. I'm so proud to say I've made progress with this goal. For example, I used to take up to 2 years to finish a single sketchbook because I was so hesitant about ruining it. But this year I finished one in 6 months and I'm already halfway through another. Yay! It feels amazing to see that growth and to let go of some of that pressure. Another goal was to be more active on social media, posting more videos on YouTube, being more consistent on Instagram, and just putting myself out there. I've been wanting to do this for years, and while it took me a while to get started, I finally made it happen toward the end of the year. And honestly, I'm so happy I did. I've learned so much about filming, editing, and connecting with you all, and it's been such a rewarding experience. For next year, I want to take things to the next level. I want to plan my videos better, improve my setup, experiment with different filming angles, and just make everything look more polished. I'm excited to see where this journey takes me. On the technical side, I've also been practicing perspective and drawing from imagination more. I used to rely heavily on photo references, which is totally fine and still super important, but I wanted to challenge myself to create more original work. It's been a struggle at times, especially because I used to have this habit of dismissing ideas before even sketching them. I'd think, oh, that's not good enough, and then I wouldn't even try. But this year, I've made a conscious effort to push through that mental block and just let myself create. It's been so freeing, and I think it helped me grow not just as an artist but also on a personal level. So that's where I'm at. I'd love to hear about your creative goals for next year. Are there any new skills you want to learn? Any projects you want to tackle? Let me know in the comments. I'm always curious to see what inspires you guys. For now, I hope you enjoyed this teal cat theme video. Drawing cat is such a simple joy for me, and I hope it inspires you to grab your sketchbook and create something fun too. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!